Hey fishy fans, this is Wally and Nanette from Supreme Aquaria. I know I'm wearing Supreme Gecko. We don't have shirts yet saying Supreme Aquaria. They're coming. We're working on them. But today, go ahead and show everybody. We have an unboxing. Now, we don't have many tanks, so we won't be doing a lot of unboxings. A lot of animals have already come into our fish room or fish office, whatever you want to call it. Fish what?
Shelf.
Fish shelf. It's one rack. It's one rack and one tank. So we have a very limited amount of space, so I have to be very, very selective. Back 25 years ago when I had 125 tanks, I could get whatever animals that I wanted because I always had an open tank, but now I have to move things around and I really have to account for the empty space that I have before ordering animals and before bringing any animals in. But we were fortunate enough to find one of my favorite animals from years gone by. And I'm going to show you what that is in just a moment. So one of the things I'm really struggling with getting back into the hobby, and especially looking for some rarer fish, is where do I find these fish? Now, we fortunately have a breeder about an hour and a half southwest of us. Tristan's Tropical Fish does a great job with some of the rare fish that I really like wild bettas and epistogrammas and things like that. I'm really excited to get an opportunity to go down there about 2 or 3 times a year and check out what he's doing. And we're going to have a video on Tristan's setup as soon as I can get some good video and get an understanding of how to shoot good video of fish so that I can present his animals the best that I possibly can. But other than that, I'm trying to go to different sites to try to figure out how to find these animals. And I tell you, one of the sites that I have been visiting a lot lately is Aquabid. Now, I've heard some reports recently that there's some really good breeders on Aquabid, and I've heard some reports that you just kind of have to look at feedback and make sure that you're buying from somebody that has really good feedback. So, this last week I was looking at livebearers, wild livebearers, not guppies or endlers or anything like that. I love them, but it's just not in my playbook to get something like that. So I like the wild stuff, the really cool, weird stuff. So one of the animals that I had a long time ago was Xenotoca eiseni. Now this is the red split fin Godea, and I just love those animals. We had, I think it was a 20 long tank, well planted, and we were getting babies all the time. The tank was filled with these. It was almost like an enjoyable animal, but we just never thought about it. People would come over looking for rarer livebearers, and I would scoop some out and put them in a bag, and off they would go. So that's a fish that I'm really looking forward to working with again. And from Aquabid this last week, we made a contact with, I'm going to find his name here, Ron Patvin, and he's from Mainely Fish. I'm reading my screen, so I'm kind of working around the camera here. So Ron hooked me up with some of these fish, and it was a really good transaction, easy to work with. Ron made it easy. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we got. Nanette, could you do the honors?
I sure will.
Nanette's grabbing the razor knife. I better watch out here.
Let's hope I don't puncture the bag.
Let's hope not, or cut yourself, or worse, cut me.
I'm not going to hurt you.
So I can already tell that Ron has really done a great job in packaging these. There we go. And we're probably not going to get a good shot of these animals because they are small, so I'll get some pictures off the internet and show what they look like. What's that?
Look at that bag.
That is well packed. I tell you what, I don't know if he's using oxygen here or not, but I tell you what, that is a well packed bag. So here's one, and again, it really doesn't pay to try to show these off, but I see 2 fish.
How many did you get?
1 fish, 2 fish. Don't drop them.
I'm not dropping
1,
anything.
2. No fish.
Oh, there's fish in there.
No, there's no fish in here.
There is in the
Oh, I see
corner.
one. I see one. I was just kidding, folks. There are fish in here. So I think I see one.
I think he bagged them individually.
So there's 3. Oh, maybe
yeah,
3,
I think so.
4, 5. And I usually don't count and try to keep track of all of this. Oh my gosh.
That's why I said, how many
5.
fish did
What
you
the?
buy?
6, 7. Am I losing count? I can't count this size. 7 so far. And how many in there?
Over here, one over here,
8,
and then there's one very happy fish over here.
9, a little bit bigger. So we have 9 fish. I ordered, I've got to go back to this, but I think I ordered 6. I don't remember ordering this many. So Ron,
Sure.
thank you very, very much. This is a Livebearer. I think I might have said that before. It's a heavy-bodied Livebearer, and they're red in their tail area, and sometimes they can be a little bit blue in their body. It comes from Mexico. Just a super, super cool animal. We're going to throw it in a tank with some
Not gonna
guppy.
throw anything.
We're going to add it to one of our tanks with some guppy grass, and hopefully within maybe 6, 8, 10 months, we're going to see some adults and hopefully some breeding activity. So,
So were those then the males?
no, I don't think so. And also, these are all going to go into one tank, so it's not going to be that big of a deal. But I don't think so. I think that these are all marked as juveniles, unsexed. At least that's what I'm
Okay.
looking at here. So
Okay, this one's just bigger.
a little tiny bit bigger. So maybe that's one of the males. This box is just absolutely perfect. I don't know if I have any other comments. The weather here was just absolutely perfect. I did get them shipped overnight, even though the weather here is perfect. I just didn't want them to be in the mail for 3 or 4 days. And I tell you what, they came in one day, just as slick as anything. So we're going to put these away, but I wanted to share this unboxing with you. If you like what we're doing here, what should they do?
Click the button, subscribe, I don't know, ring the bell, I don't know.
Hit that subscribe button, hit notification, like this video if you really liked it. Leave a comment, let us know how you like this channel so far. Thank you everyone for watching. We'll see you next video. Bye-bye.
Bye.